Weekly update for Friday, December 10th. And we got a two-parter here. I got a letter from MJ Mike Sewell and also a copy of his new book. So we're gonna do the letter this week, and then it's a book of short stories. So I'm gonna read you one of MJ's short stories, God willing, next week. This is July 24th. Mr. Sim, without boring you with more praise and autobiographical information about myself, I did want to say thank you for the gift. And I have no idea what he's talking about, but you are more than welcome for whatever it is that I sent you. This year's Cerebus journey has been deeply enriching and a hell of a lot of fun. I recently saw your Cerebus online video. Yes, I watched all 12 minutes about the When Did You Stop Reading Cerebus microbook essay. In case nobody has told you yet, yes, just Google it and you will be taken to the published form on BookBaby, a self-publishing service, and Andrew Rillstone's blog site, where you can either buy it directly or read the multi-part blog posts for free. So what a deal. We'll repeat that one. When Did You Stop Reading Cerebus by Andrew Rillstone, and just Google that. Just type in When Did You Stop Reading Cerebus. Takes you right there, according to MJ. I bring this up only to assert a point. He said Cerebus should be considered in the same way as, quote, difficult books, unquote, like Ulysses. I see the point, although I'm not a fan of that particular novel. A modern example might be Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace, an uneven experience that left me somewhere between laughing out loud and constant low-grade nausea. Now there's a pull quote for you to move some copies of Infinite Jest. But it was one large act of creation. Cerebus is just that, a completely unique endeavor in human history that is an amazing accomplishment. How many can rightly claim that? And it is yours, art and soul. O-S-T, comma. I veered from clever to pretentious. Please forgive me. Except for Gerhardt's stunning contribution and the fact that it came out in 20-page increments, it is one large piece of art. I may not like every single thing, tough, S-T. I don't get to look at the Mona Lisa and say, I wish Leonardo made that road on the left side curve the other way. Sure, you can say that. It's a democracy, unquote. Nope, I take Cerebus as a whole. I love it as the singular piece of art. Side note, this journey has made me a nut. Not only did I collect all the phone books in a hurry, but I also amassed all the issues from 25 to 300, so I could read all the original material and letters. As my obsession grew and I tore through the phone books, I don't love reading downloads on the computer. Call me old-fashioned. You're old-fashioned. I had to pay a bundle for Form and Void. When I needed it, the only place I could find a copy on the entire worldwide net, all caps, was on Abe Books for $100. I debated for days and knew if I did not order a copy by a certain day, my 6,000-page Cerebus story would be interrupted. That'll give you a whiplash right there. I bought the book. Literally 15 minutes later, the guy who sold me Guys and Women earlier emailed me and asked if I needed any other phone books. Yeah, you could see that one coming a mile away, couldn't you? Yes, you see it coming. He indeed had Form and Void, which he would have sold me for $30. Now I've signed up for all the Kickstarter stuff. You will finally get some of my money directly. Thanks again for all you do. Don't let the opinionated idiots get to you. Cheers, MJ Mike Sewell. P.S. Included is a copy of my short story collection with 0 stories related to Cerebus, my favorite kind of book. Your storytelling has been an influence directly or indirectly since I picked up my first issue back in 1985. Least I could do after you sent me a most generous gift. Again, no idea what I sent him, but there you go. Of course, no obligation. Feel free to donate it to the local charity shop if you've no interest. Also, there are a few pictures of my display case, a pantheon of great covers and terrific artists, dominated by the great Dave Sim, of course. Takedown book, temporarily hold up display case photos. Let's see if we can zoom in on these. So there you go, Dave Sim's parody, right next to Marshall Rogers' cover. Some more Cerebus in the display case, Diamondback cards, Cerebus postcard, Thor number 337. And if that wasn't enough for you, here's a glossy close-up. Ooh, gotta go wide now. There we go. Look at how glossy that is. What an amazing print job. Okay, thank you, the MJ Sewell, as I think of him now, having read a couple of his short stories. I forget what I was doing, and I was waiting for ink to dry or something that was just, it's going to take about 10 minutes or something like that. MJ's book is sitting right down next to my drawing board because I'd opened it with the mail, and I thought, okay, they're short stories. Find the shortest story and read that one. And I read the first 2 stories in the book. Both of them I liked a lot. One of them I will read to you next week, if you're good. That'll do it for the weekly update this week. I hope we'll see a bunch of you again next week.